Hello and welcome back to FM Scout. My name is Reese. Coming up on today's show, we've got our top 10 approach to sign Wonderkids. That is to say, Wonderkids that you can sign without having to pay a transfer fee at the start of Football Manager 2022. So do hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe if you are new. Let me show you player number 1. First up, we've got Mamadou Jata. Okay, 16-year-old Swiss guy. Dribbling 12, first touch 12. A lot of 12s, right? But I've got a picture of him in this save here at 23. He looks pretty good, right? First touch 16, dribbling 15, pace, stamina, acceleration, and agility all in the green. Let's see how much his compensation is going to cost in this game. We just go to contract and then approach to sign, and you can see on the bottom right hand corner here, it will say current compensation due 1.4 million. So it is kind of the hidden fee that goes with these approach to sign Wonderkids. So always bear this in mind. He wants 12 grand on his contract, okay, so it all depends, doesn't it, what team you're managing, etc. I think I'm Man City here in this save, so maybe he's one for you. Wisdom Amy next, and someone who keeps popping up in a lot of videos I've been doing lately. You can approach to sign him at the start of the game. He's 15 years old. In this save here at 23, just take a look at what he looks like. His physicals are amazing. Acceleration, agility, balance, jump and reach, natural fitness, stamina, strength, concentration break. I mean, he's playing for Real Madrid, so listen, this is the kind of player he could develop into. Let's see what the kind of compensation is you're going to be paying for this guy. So it's a £2.2 million compensation, right? If you look here on the bottom of the screen, that's not too bad at all for Widston Amy, someone who's got the potential to be a really, really good player in Football Manager 2022. Chaka Triore next, and you can see already a decent player, an Ivorian dribble master with good acceleration, you would say, probably at 13, as well as agility and balance, but with flair of 15 for a 16-year-old. You can see here at the age of 23 in this particular save, he's developed slightly. I mean, he's got better acceleration, flair's gone up to 16, etc. And I'm sure you can get him even better than this again. But a decent winger, you would say. If we approach the sign Triore, the compensation we would need to pay again is 2.2 million. So it's about weighing that decision up, really, for your team. Is that going to be a fee essentially that you're happy paying? If it is, happy days, go ahead, give these guys a nice big contract. Not too big though. Jaden Adai next. You can see a Dutch inverted winger, left-footed here. He's got dribbling 13, determination 13, flair 13, off the ball 14, and look at those physicals as well. Really quite decent indeed for a 15-year-old. I mean, come on, what more could you want? I suppose you could, of course you could want more, but come on, these are approach to sign kids. Looking at the compensation, once we finalize the promises for this young gentleman, it's 1.3 million, so significantly less you would say than the previous chap, right? Jamie Bayon Gittens, one of my favourite names to come out of Football Manager 2022 so far, just in case you wanted to know. Dribbling 13, first touch 13, long shots 12, technique 12, flair 13, and decent physicals here in this save. Well, decent acceleration and pace. Anyway, he's got what it takes to become a really good player in Football Manager 2022. Playing at Dortmund, and if we approach to sign him and finalise him some decent prospects, 2.2 million again is his compensation fee. Jamie Donnelly next, playing at Tottenham. You can approach to sign this kid. Really decent attributes, right? Acceleration 14, aggression 14, anticipation 14. And for a 16-year-old to have the holy trinity of dribbling, finishing, and first touch, 14, 12, and 14, I think is really, really good. Heading 14 as well. Listen, different saves are different, and Jamie Donnelly might come out slightly better or slightly worse in your save. But here he's looking quite good, right? And he has got the potential to be a wonder kid. You go to approach to sign this gentleman, 2.2 million is our compensation, which is pretty decent if you ask me for Jamie Donnelly. Gonçalo Estevez next, a defensive right back, I mean. Fairly ambitious, a promising fullback here is his media description. Has the ability to be a wonder kid, depending on a few variables, obviously, in your saves. Vision 13 here, off the ball 13 here, decision 13, determination 14, acceleration 13, pace 13, and technique 13, playing at Sporting Lisbon. Let's approach to sign him, see what's cracking. Finalise some prospects, finalise some promises. He wants to be a future prospect here. 1.3 million. Going to be our compensation fee. I think that's a decent deal myself. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new. If you want to check out my channel, it's called FM Wonderkids. That is linked in the video description. We do videos just like this all the time. Rafael Louise next. Someone popping up with a couple of greens already in this save. He's an approach to sign Portuguese 16-year-old midfielder, a promising midfielder, and a model citizen nonetheless. 16 determination, 16 natural fitness here in this save. Again, he's on our Wonderkids list over on the website. Check him out as an approach to sign player. Finalizing some promises, and we find out that his current compensation will be £2.3 million. Brian O'Day next. Acceleration 14 here. Look at his physicals, they're really good. Acceleration 14, agility 14, balance 14, natural fitness 15. He's on our Wonderkids list over on the website. He has a potential to obviously be a Wonderkid. He's an approach to sign player. Dribbling 14, flair 15. Let's have a look to see what the compensation is for Brian when we try and sign him. £3.6 million. So it's probably the highest of all the players we've had in terms of compensation off the top of my head. But he's very good, right? And he's potential to be a Wonderkid. That's surely a price worth paying. But again, that's up to you guys. What is your team? What are the needs of your team, right? Do you need an approach to sign Wonderkid striker? If that's what you need, then potentially he could be your guy. Next up, we have Tom Bischoff. Kind of like the Biscuits, right? You can see here in this save, 16-year-old German, right-footed, balanced, and he's a promising midfielder. Attributes at the moment here of 13 first touch, 13 long shots, 13 passing, 13 technique. This guy's got a lot of 13s here. Decisions, vision, and pace, as well as acceleration come into that. All the players in today's list have a potential range of between 140 and 170. Okay, so they're probably going to be quite good in your save. And the fact that you can just go out and approach to sign them, it just means you're saving on just what could be huge transfer fees for really, really promising young players. So if we go into Tom Bischoff's profile here, we choose approach to sign. Again, he wants some promises. He wants to be a future prospect here at Man City, etc. We'll finalize those and go to negotiate contract. We can see that the current compensation for Mr. Bischoff is only 1.6 million. Okay, so that is a huge saving on a potential transfer fee that could go into the tens of £1 million for players with this type of potential, right? So that's the benefits of the approach to sign Wonderkid, right? Saving so much on potentially huge transfer fees just by sneaking in there, going over the club's head essentially, and getting that player to sign that little contract, right? Got yourself an approach to sign Wonderkid straight away. Okay, so there is your list. Just to my right. It's going to be that side, right? So feel free to pause the video, write these names down, go and search them in your save. Definitely worth checking them out. Again, just to reiterate, no transfer fee needed, just compensation will come out of your budget essentially. So go away, have a think, check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Liking the videos really helps us out and helps promote our stuff throughout the YouTube algorithm. Hit subscribe if you are new, and if you want to see more from me, I've got my own channel. It's called FM Wonderkids. We talk about Wonderkids, etc. Lots and lots of videos going up now at this time of year, so make sure you're subscribed to that channel as well. The link is in the video description. I'll also pop it up there. Thank you so much for watching again, and we'll see you soon.